They have started. We just have a delay. But
Sure. Oh, you were watching the wrong stream. Oops. Spoilers, guys. I'm sorry.
It's fine. But yeah, good luck to our races, and we'll be ready in a couple of seconds, and then they should be starting. As you can see, the timer going down in a few seconds. I guess we can talk a bit about the backup Squirtle while they probably won't try and hit the Manip one now. So they have a pre-Manip Squirtle, and Shiru's running Mild, and JP and Pickle are both running Rashes, which means that Shiru will maybe have a bit of a disadvantage in late game, and we'll have a hard out Brock, but that's about it, honestly.
The advantage I can think of regarding Mild is probably Champ. You heal this is less likely. And then some others you would probably know better than I do.
Yeah, like Koga can be harder, right? Because it just takes so much damage if you miss the range from for Weezing.
But generally, very good Squirrels overall.
Definitely.
It's very high IVs everywhere, so. And actually, we're running on Modest, Rash, and Mild. Oh, JP is actually going for the Manip, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. JP is going for it. It's actually a pretty good Squirtle, I'd say.
Yeah.
Shiru is smashing extraordinarily fast. I think because he's like 2 seconds behind in time, but he's like at least a bit ahead of Pickle. So, but yeah, Pickle's Squirtle is absolutely a beast. Like except for Bridge Rival, like it's just a very, very good Squirtle overall.
Also having defense slightly higher than special defense that is disadvantageous for Misty, right?
Yeah, it is, but it's not terrible because it's not above 26 defense, which is the number you want to be below as a Rash.
So we'll see if JP hit the Manip here.
Yeah, he's probably gonna check manually, right?
Yeah, he's gonna check manually, and he didn't, so.
Yeah.
Slight disadvantage for JP because he went for the Manip, but it's honestly not that bad.
Yeah, there's so much RNG in this run that he can easily catch it up from other things. So we will see his Rash against stats whenever he gets time to like change it up again.
Yep.
But yeah, this fight is very simple. It's just tackle until you hopefully kill the Bulbasaur. Pickle getting Growl, so he's gonna lose a couple of like 10 or 15 seconds because of that.
If you get Growled, you need to tail up, and it just costs you an extra turn, and you do less damage overall. So it's just very slow and very annoying if it happens.
Yeah, and it's also
a crit though.
Oh,
so
wow.
he's actually not tied to Shiru, but definitely made up the time he lost.
Yeah, he's already ahead of Pickle. It's just It's just Growl, like you need to Tail Whip, and then the guide will tell you what Tail Whip does and such, and it just loses you a lot of time. Plus, you can also kind of, if you get a bit unlucky, you can also die if you get Growled, because you just deal less damage over more turns. But yeah, 1% to Pickle.
Issue instantly picking up the Mart Potion. It's mainly for safety, because you like having potions, you know, it helps you not having to save later on in the game. Especially for Brock, I would see, but it's not a must-have, but it's definitely nice to have.
It's also just now you can see he's going for a bird, and if that bird crits him, right, like just 1 or 2 times, like he could use the potion already now, basically. So just picking it up right like on the first pass just makes sense. But we'll see everybody killing 1 Pokemon, and that's basically because you need to kill at least 1 Pokemon to get some extra XP that you need for the 2 trainers in. You need it for Liam in Brock's gym, which is the trainer you fight there, and then you need it for after Brock, so you get Water Gun.
So there's also a way to sometimes runners also kill another encounter that is for bubble on the semi-fight in forest. Do you think the runners will go for it here?
Shiru just did, and Pickle is doing it at the moment. So
Yeah, I see.
Pickle with the tackle miss. So you can see, like, already now Pickle could use the potion because he's just dead to a crit now. But he does have Torrent, so that's also a thing that he'll deal a lot of damage. So he only has to attack things once before he throws a ball, and he will be like guaranteed to be 78% catches.
So for now, JP's a bit ahead, but I don't think he got or fought a second encounter. So that's why he's ahead now. If he chooses to go for bubble, he will definitely have to fight another encounter, and otherwise he will still have to catch his HM friends as well. So not a big difference quite yet.
No, it's like he can also get a breakout, right? He's very likely to only get 62% catches if he attacks once, while the two of us are more likely to get 78%. So, like, there's both breakouts, and there's the fight against Sammy that's just way better if you have bubble.
Pickleplop getting a 1% here, which is, I guess, fine. Well, it's not fine because he doesn't have balls yet. Otherwise, he would have caught this, but yeah, this is just a very unfortunate encounter there.
Yeah, he had two 1% already. I think that's a fourth encounter, so very unlucky first pass for him.
So we'll see what JP does with this Ratata. Catching, he's going for the catch, alright?
Yep. And gets it. Very nice. Very fast start for JP. He's getting the good RNG reward for trying to go for the manip kappa.
Yeah. So yeah, if you hit the manip, I think it's faster if it's a decently fast Squirtle, but it's just so hard to get on a first try.
Yeah. So see here now, for the bird, he'll attack it twice to get the 78% range.
Shiru also attacking the red twice to get the 78% range, but he got crit in meanwhile, so it's kind of annoying for Shiru.
That's a 100% though, when it's
100%?
in that damage. Yeah.
Even better.
So that's why he did it, I believe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pickle has a very low HP, and he didn't use bubble.
A tackle crit from a bird would kill him, right?
Yeah, even a max roll would kill him.
So you see how unlucky Pickle gets. Not crazy unlucky, but he goes for the potion to be safe.
Yeah, definitely. JP with a very, very good Route 1, to be honest. Can't really complain. And Shiru actually going for the 100 catches. If you get it to rip, it will be 100 with these two Pokemon. So both JP and Shiru gets that 2 HM bodies that they need for the run.
JP is watching the old man catching a Weedle because the game assumes you don't know how to catch Pokemon yet, but in fact you already caught most of it in the speedrun.
Pickle is not having the best time of his life. He is
crit as well. Wow.
He is dying, man.
Ball as well. So
I mean, this is so sad, actually. He can just pick up the Great Ball, but I think buying balls would actually be the play here. Because if he picks up one Great Ball and doesn't catch first ball, he will have to get it somehow somewhere else. So this start is very, very unfortunate for Pickle, while both JP is having an insane start, honestly. And,
yeah, he's cruising.
And Shiru also with a decent start. He got bubble right also, so he's gonna save a bit of time most likely. So JP in the forest, but it also depends on encounters, of course.
Yeah. I don't think JP has his first encounter in this pile of grudge, which is actually quite average, I think. Like 3 to 4 encounters would be average.
Yeah, Yeah, the average is like 3.5-ish.
Yeah.
So you kind of want 3. Well, you want 0, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. 0 is extremely unlikely because every step you take increases the odds of you getting an encounter. And at some point you are like close to at least 80% to get one encounter on every step you take, so yeah.
Yeah, so the first 6 encounters, I believe it is, in Forest, that is 1% encounters, and from that on, it's pseudo-random, so which means that it rises all the time.
Yes.
The encounter percentage. So it's just... The only way to reset that is to fight trainers. So it won't reset until you fight this one trainer at the end of the forest.
So this is where Charmander runners actually get a slight advantage because they fight more trainers in the forest. But then again, Charmander is slower overall, so you can really call it an advantage. It's not necessarily slower. It can set very competitive times, but
they don't really mind killing stuff though either. So
no,
just encountering stuff, they'll just kill it. Shiru is going for the 3rd backup potion.
I see.
I wonder if he'll save here. Maybe he's just gonna stay out of kill range. Yeah, he is. JP is not getting poisoned, which means that he'll have a very slow gym now, most likely. But it should also be kind of safe to not die from this position.
Yeah. So Shiru just get poisoned here.
Will Shiru heal this? Yeah, he is. Yeah.
So Shiru is just being very careful for an eventual crit, which is just very annoying to get.
Yeah. We see Pickle also picking up the backup potion. He is very low on HP.
Yes. So Shiru will go down to a certain amount of HP. I don't know which amount he will go to, but he will go down to a certain amount of HP to set up Torrent for the Brock gym.
I believe 6 when he's a mild.
6? Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always my guy telling me what to do in this case, so but he's going to 7 actually, or am I just seeing it wrongly? He's going to 7.
Okay, so the advantage of 7 is that you keep Torrent for the first fight, and you can actually withdraw on the second fight Geodude, which makes the fight so much safer that you most likely will not have to heal in case you get defense curl from Geodude. It's slower than just bubbling everything, but it's safer when you just want to make sure you don't die. But yeah, let's see if JP can get like 2 scratches here would be perfect for JP. Just getting curled though.
Missing the first one.
Better than sand attack. Never curl.
I don't think this is guaranteed for JP though. He might still get a chance to get scratched.
I don't think Shiru saved. Did you see?
Shiru saved for Liam, I think.
Oh, he did?
I think he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Pickle also getting to set up his HP, which will make the gym most likely better and faster. Because you will 1-shot the Geodude and 2-shot the Sandshrew in most cases by doing this. Or just crit like Shiru and get the 1-shot.
That is a very nice crit to get.
That is one of the very good crits in this game, yes. So I believe Shiru didn't know that was a +3, because if he did, he would probably not have gone to 7. Or maybe he just forgot about his HP in Forest.
Oh, nuts. Oh, he's also saving for Brock here.
I guess maybe he doesn't want to heal on this fight. So he'd rather save and just, in case he misses range, want to reset. But yeah, I think JP is just gonna kill the Onyx, not gonna play around too much. Oh, he is actually gonna withdraw. Oh, that's actually perfect.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't get tackle crit. Oh wow, that's such a good fight for JP.
So coming out of this fight, you want the lowest HP possible to have just torrent for all of Route 3, and JP is really good now because otherwise he has to stall somewhere and he just does not have to do this now.
Shiru crit the Onyx, so it works in the range for him also. That's so good for him because he was kind of in a bad situation. If he didn't, he would have to heal or hope for Rock to miss.
I think Shiru does have to stall on Route 3 somewhere. Whereas JP can just mash A to throw out water guns, Shiru does have to tackle out A somewhere, so.
I believe Pickle is just gonna bubble here. He could withdraw, but I'm assuming he's just gonna potion if he doesn't get the range. Yeah.
Not get the range.
Oh, we get the speed drop. That's so good, though.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
For some speed IVs, the speed drop doesn't really do anything, but I think starting on 24 speed, you actually outspeed after a speed drop. So this is really good for Pickle.
Yeah, that saved him, because healing there is so slow and bad. We'll see if he remember to switch to the right move. He did, because he had still tackled in the first slot, which usually you swap it to second, so you can just teach Water Gun over Tail Whip from first. But he did remember that he had tackle in first slot still. So yeah, everybody is going into Route 3 here, where you just want Torrent to one-shot everything, and JB actually have perfect HP. He doesn't have to delay on anything, he can just one-shot everything now. While Shiru will have to most likely delay on the last Caterpie on this fight, but he could also just not care and just lose a couple of turns, but I think he will delay.
So Pickle doing the shopping. Shiru and JP also did the shopping. You mainly just buy some status healing items and repels, and potions of course in the shop, which is just very nice to have. Oh yeah, and Pickle also has to buy Pokeballs, because he missed so many balls earlier in his run. So
yeah, so we see
me sell rock to him. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Shiru gets the tackle miss from Caterpie, but it does it. But yeah, we see Shiru delaying there to get the tackle, because now he will one-shot the rest of the things now. But yeah, Pickle is quite a bit up behind actually, because he does not have both HM Pokemon yet, while both Shiru and JP does. So this could be even more time loss if he gets unlucky when he has to catch the last poke he misses.
So yeah, this is one of the more resident sleeper places of the run. It's just mash A, and the most exciting part it comes hereafter, I think, when the runners have to decide on an optional they want to fight in Mount Moon. So
Pickle got extraordinary lucky there.
He did? I wasn't watching. What happened?
He accidentally used tackle, because he had tackle in first slot, and then he got string shot miss.
Oh.
If string shot hits there, he's gonna be slower than everything, and he can actually end up in a pretty bad situation in case he gets poisoned and tackled a lot. But now he'll have to delay for this last Caterpie, and he gets tackle miss. That's kind of unfortunate though. But it does hit there. Yeah. Not from them, but from the opponents. This is perfect HP though. He actually tanks the Mount Moon Hyper Fang now. And is in Torrent, so he could one-shot even if he gets Tail Whip turn 1. So that's very good HP for Pickle.
CJP picking up the Poison Berry. Would he technically need it with this Squirtle?
Yeah, he's Raz with 5 special defense. I would definitely advise to pick it up. And like, just picking it up for races in general is just very smart. You see even Shiru's picking it up with a mild. Checking his options.
Yes. I mean, also a big difference between PB attempts or race attempts is that Shiru is not used to ever saving, so he will have trouble remembering that his cursor is not on back, but instead on safe sometimes with the run.
Yeah, you see both JP and Shiru taking the safe fight. It's actually pretty slow for Shiru because of his current HP. But I guess he just doesn't want to risk anything. Like he could have fought Joss and outsped Sabrina without carbos, but he just doesn't want to risk dying there, I guess.
Yeah. In Torrent, this is a 3-shot fight, but because Shiru leveled out of Torrent there, he has to take 2 shots to kill the Metapod.
Yeah, I think it's just better, honestly, to fight Joss from that position. But I guess he would be dead to a quick attack crit, and he just doesn't want to risk that.
You could also argue saving for such fights, but yeah, if you don't want to do that, then just going for Buckcatcher is a fine play. So we saw JP. Sorry?
No, I was just wondering if it would be faster to fight the Hiker, because that would be a 3-shot, and he knew he would 4-shot this. That's the main thing.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, Pickle can fight the Rocket, which is a faster fight, so he will catch up a bit of time on, especially Shiru, who had a 4-turn fight. Well, he can anyway. We'll see.
Because Rocket does do high damage, and if you don't get the range, you probably have to either potion or revive or whatever Pickle chooses. But it can be a 2-turn fight compared to Shiru's 4-turn or JP's 3-turn, which is just a lot faster.
So we'll see all 3 of them picking up backup revive, which is very good to have throughout this run. And JP actually crit the Rattata, which is very good, because he's out of Torrent, and he could get like a very bad setup with like Hyperfang quick attack. So actually a very good crit he got there. And not getting confused by Zubat is also very nice, because that could actually have taken his person parry.
He's saving for the super nerd here. Probably because he's not in Torrent and doesn't want any poison gas shenanigans, I would say.
Yeah, could be. Pickle actually healed the Hyperfang range.
Looks like Pickle managed to get the range, or...
He didn't get it first try, so he decided to heal in case of Hyperfang. He was 1 in 4 to die, unless it like missed, of course. And then he bubbled Sandshrew to get a bit more damage, which is interesting. It's not actually a bad idea. Though I believe that Sandshrew has multiple moves, so it could have gone different ways.
To be honest, I've also always one-shotted with that Sandshrew whenever I fought the Rocket, so I don't have a single clue which move he has.
Yeah, I never used anything with Water Gun on it, to be honest. And like in Torrent, you will one-shot it with Bubble. Oof, JP taking a lot of damage to Smog there. But yeah, very, very good start for both Shiru and JP, having a very clean race so far.
And Pickle not too far behind either. The more exciting parts, or well, exciting parts where you can die and run, are coming up. So
I mean, I think Pickle is a bit more behind than it looks like, because he also needs to catch a thing on the next route. But JP could get into trouble with his Squirtle on Misty. But he does have a person berry, at least.
So we see JP heading into Cerulean City. I didn't know the name. Thanks for popping up there. So this is a city where you pick up Rare Candy and fight Misty. So Misty is a rather straightforward fight, but it's Yeah, it can go wrong when you get confused, which is very annoying because you hit yourself. That is why the runners picked up the poison berry, so they can heal off confusion instantly.
Yeah, but I think in like it's very very safe, especially Shiru with the person berry. But JP could risk getting confused more than once because he will both receive it from Staryu and Starmie with the Water Pulse move. But we'll see. Like more often than not, you should be not dying to Misty, but you can get unlucky.
Yeah.
I guess he actually saves JP. There's also the Pig actually gets a very good crit there. But that's also the thing that if you get confused, you can swap out here if you don't mind losing one of your HM friends.
So then we see Shiru save, or does he just not save because he has to revive? He does not save because he has to revive.
Yeah. I don't think he needs to. Like, he could get into trouble if he gets like a lot of swift crits, but that's kind of odd to play around. Pickle doesn't pick up the Great Ball.
When he bought 3 Pokeballs before, so he should be fine. But if the Poke catches or flees, it's just very annoying.
Oh, that's a good roll for JP. Oh, he does go for tackle. So JP did not get crit there, and
Shiru
also
went for the range, I think.
Yeah.
And Shiru got the range, so it's rewarded. Shiru's a little ahead even now.
Yeah. Pickle does get the rat, so he should be hopefully catching it so he can get on with his run. Having 4 breakouts is just so unlucky early on, and he got crit like multiple times, which put him into a very bad position.
And I'm pointing out that Shiru got the 1 in 16 range on the Starmie there. So normally you can choose to... Normally the Starmie fighters bite, tackle, bite. Because, well, bite is a range. And on a very good first roll you can just consider biting twice. But if you don't get it, it's slow. And if you... But tackling is also slow. Just so Shiru just made the choice to gamble on getting the range.
Yeah, I believe that Shiru had a very, very good first roll, so he actually had the 11 and 16 range after the first roll. And going for that is usually just safer. It can be slow if you miss it, but it will bring you into better HP, so you don't actually get down to the crit dying range of HP. And no, you said 1 and 16.
Did I say 1 and 16? I meant 11 and 16. I mean, forgetting on 1 is just... happens.
So Shiru actually swaps out here and sacrifices both his friends. I don't know. I think he could have just healed twice there. But I guess he thinks this is safer.
I guess.
Kinda interesting.
Did he miss a kick or did you... what happened?
No, he just got quick attack from the bird, which put him into low HP.
I see. So yeah,
JP with a flinch hit. Very nice.
So Shiru's Squirtle is asleep, so he also has to heal this off.
He did not get lead seed, which is very nice. And he misses the kick. That's not so nice.
Oh, this is very annoying for Shiru here.
Yeah. He has to hit this kick or he's Pokemon dead. He did hit it. Very nice.
The Pokemon lives. Meanwhile, JP gets a very good rival fight, so he's just out of the fight and also gets in another section of sleepy time in the run. It is Bridge Rival. Or the Bridge, not Bridge Rival, we just fought Bridge Rival.
Yeah, meanwhile Pickle beat Misty and yeah, JP did get sand attacked, but it was just a single swap and he had high HP and got a very good Bulbasaur, so he had a very nice fight. Still actually getting quick attack again, so he actually down to low HP again. Which is a bit unfortunate, because there's an oddish on this bridge that you have to kick, and if you miss, you could be dying to an absorb crit now.
I think it's either a max roll or a crit for Shiru at this point.
Yeah, I think it will deal like 7 if he doesn't crit, so I think he needs to crit, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
And he should level up, maybe, before it. He actually just potions.
Shiru
I
not
think
taking
that...
this, he's like, I will just potion this and be safe. Which is probably... It's the safer choice.
I agree. I like it. Pickle actually tried critting twice on the Pidgeotto.
Oh.
Can he... He gets a flinch.
Nice flinch.
And he hits. Okay, so Pickle is back in this. This is just getting this fight good is actually very good. Definitely saving some time for that. So we are all gonna be on this very boring section where you just one-shot everything. The only thing that can be bothersome is the oddish, which you also saw JP just missing a kick on it. But other than that, you just one-shot everything.
As you pointed out, when Shiru had low HP, when you miss the kick there, it can be annoying. You could potentially lose your run there, but...
Yeah, I mean, he has a revive, I guess, but you don't want to use it on that oddish.
Shiru sacrificed both his pokes already. So Shiru cannot revive up until the boat heal.
Yeah, probably after that. I guess he's just gonna save for boat rival, and then he's gonna boat heal after. I don't think he'll boat heal before, but he could do it if he wants to be very safe.
Something before is actually set you up for sand attack slash leech sheet slash all these things you don't want to see on the boat rival fight, right?
Yeah. But at least he can swap out if that happens.
That's fair.
And he can. But like I would probably just like be on like mediocre HP, and then I would kick first on the Ivysaur to just not get leech seeded. So I think boat healing will be slower on average.
The standard way is definitely to boat heal after you fought the boat rival.
Mm-hmm.
But Shiru has been running some round 2 and he does like to heal before, so it may be just muscle memory that he goes for before.
How Pickle missing a kick here, and he's getting the absorb. So now he's actually dead if he gets absorb crit and misses. But he will just hit. Very nice.
The optimal way of doing things here.
Yeah, hitting is fast. I have been told anyway.
Yes. So Pickle compared to JP and Shiru has Torrent, so he can water gun everything on this route, which is slightly faster because Water Pulse takes a couple more characters when doing or when printing. So it's not necessarily relevant though.
Yeah. I'm quite interested in seeing how this will develop, like up until Surge, because not much is gonna happen up until at least boat rival also, but that is probably very important to be for Pickle at least to catch up at Surge, because both Shiru and JP are very, very skilled players, and they will probably not lose a lot of time after Surge because there isn't too much RNG, like at least in a long section after that. That can go too wrong anyway.
Yeah.
So I think for Pickle, he just needs a very, very good next 15 minutes and hope that Shiru and JP doesn't get us lucky.
If he does not get damned, that blunt spit trainer over there that he can actually spin, and then you have to fight him. But it's like 1 in 16 to get punished for to just YOLO the pass. I think Shiru will go for his famous Shiru pass, where he makes the pass 100% safe, if he manages to do it correctly.
Yeah, he did set it up, I think. So when you want to do this Shiru pass, you run all the way next to the hiker, and otherwise you will run to the right side, the right tile path or whatever. So you can see that he's going to do his Shiru pass very nicely. Or the Dan pass.
Start manip, walking right, left. I have no clue how it even works, but it's 100% safe, I've been told. So, yeah.
So the pause menu lets you pass him on one tile, and then you go up, and then you run one step, which makes him face up, and then you can go down safely. That's basically how it works. The hard thing about it is that you have to run on one tile and one tile only, and if you run on two, he will spin towards you when you try to pass him. And the pause menu can also be kind of hard.
So both JP and Shiru not doing knob stretch, they are both fighting Flint, which is, I think the advantage of knob stretch is higher level early game, lower level mid games. So, but generally knob is a slower trainer to fight, so it's reasonable that they are both not going for it.
Neither is in Torrent either, so it wouldn't really make sense at this point.
Yeah, very true. Pickle is the one who could consider it here.
True. He is risking the 1 in 16, but does not get punished.
Have we seen any Danners in the tourney already?
Have you seen what?
Anyone hitting Dan in the tournament already?
I am fairly certain Guillaume hit him in his race.
That is unfortunate.
But he did advance, so, you know. I think he'll be alright with that today.
Yeah, you would say so. So JP saving Bill from his... what Pokemon is he actually? I have no clue.
Clefairy?
Clefairy? Yeah, I mean, small pokes are hard to...
Okay.
to
Sure.
recognize.
Very, very nice.
So Bill is a human again.
Shiru is not doing the Ether manip this time. I'm very unlucky. To manipulate his splits, Kappa.
So we say manip, but it's basically just pick up the Ether after you save Bill to just save a couple of seconds on a Bill split. It's, yeah, nothing really.
It does absolutely nothing.
It's not like we are manipulating something that is huge.
No.
It's literally nothing.
So yeah, you see JP, he used his Ether, because you'll have to kick at least 4 things with Split. Well, at least 3, but like most likely he'll have to kick 4, because he's not in Torrent. And unless he gets like a really good setup on both rival, he'll have to kick both the Ivysaur and the Red there. So missing kicks now could actually be very bad and force him into start biting or water pulsing stuff. That won't one-shot.
Shiru doing the same thing. And Pickleplop actually looks like he ran out of Mega Kicks throughout his boat or bridge experience, so he has to go for the water pearls on Oddish, which is a range to get in Torrent, but it's a very bad range.
Yeah, definitely bad range. And he wasn't even close, sadly.
It wasn't even. It was just a very bad roll as well.
But he will finish up this route and will hopefully be able to get a really good couple of like 10 next minutes, because I think he really needs it to catch up.
Yeah.
Like if he gets way more unlucky, I think it'll be very hard for him because Shiru and JP are like 2 of the best players at this game.
Though they could also have bad RNG happening to them. So it's
definitely.
Totally not out of the picture, but yeah.
I agree.
Mechanically both are very good. And Pickle is as well, but He is a little bit
I
behind,
mean,
unfortunately.
I believe the person who has played this game the most out of anyone in the entire world has to be JP. I have not seen anyone play this game as much as him. So he knows what can go wrong. He has tried. I mean, there's always things you haven't tried, but he has almost tried it all. So he will be prepared for stuff that can go wrong.
Very correct.
We did see JP hit his first 2 kicks of the split. They are kind of very important to hit, mostly because of your kick count, but also the Drowsy especially have very annoying moves. So he will have free kicks for the boat roll fight, and the same for Shiru, who also hits his second kick here. And he's going to sell the nuggets, so he has more money throughout the run, which means he can buy more healing items and more X items later on. So that's a very nice safe strat as well.
Early JP candying here and then, well, not here. Candying on the safe spot, same spot as where he will probably safe. And then the boat rival shows up, which is a fight that can be scary, but just having super potions makes it a lot less scary compared to the bridge rival fight, in my opinion at least.
Yeah, he only has one friend alive right now, so getting sand attack is very scary because then he's very fragile towards leech seed afterwards because he can't swap twice. Shiru has 0 alive, so that's even scarier for him. I think he should be saving, yeah. Let's see if he does it. Yeah, he does.
Wait for the last possible tile to save, which is time safe, but it is definitely nerve-wracking for us commentators to see. And it wasn't even the last possible tile. You could have saved one tile for him.
Yeah, it's fine. Like it was more because I saw him rack candy early on, but he probably just forgot about it.
Nice.
Ooh, the sleep powder miss is so good, and he hits as well. Very, very nice for JP. Not getting into trouble in this fight. He should be through, more or less. He also hits his kick, which is very nice. So JP getting a really good fight.
Yes.
And Shiru with a flinch and the hit. And he can actually pulse the rat, so he is also through with a very nice fight. So both getting a really good RNG here, or at least not getting bad RNG, which is the most important part.
Critting the Renegade is a bit slower compared to just killing it, but you know, happens.
We see Pickle also selling the nugget to get more gold for more healing items.
I don't think Shiru sold the nugget, did he?
He did not.
He did not, okay.
He knows, but he's not gonna use it. But yeah, we're going into probably the most dangerous section in the game, which is both cans and search. The cans are completely random, and search is a very, very hard fight, which I consider the hardest fight in the game. So hopefully no players is too unlucky, but you can lose a bunch of time here if you just aren't lucky, or at least if you get very unlucky.
We saw in yesterday's race, I think 7 search deaths over 3 runners, if I remember correctly. At least 5 or 7.
I think it was 5. I just think people overcounted a bit. But yeah, it was still like the best fight was dying once, which is very sad.
Yeah, I think I saw in chat that me and Snorms, like funnily enough, died 5 times. Oh wait, 5 across 3 runners. So yeah.
Yeah.
A very scary gym fight, probably one of the most scarier ones, aside from Koga, probably. So Pickle does follow the which is annoying.
Yeah. Pickle is already having a worse fight than the other two, technically.
Yep.
Oh wow, he's taking so much damage. That was a max roll. Okay, very, very early can for JP, but he didn't get the first try, but still a very good can, even if he's gonna get it a couple more times. Pickle is getting slipped again. not getting the. Oh, that's a
Wow,
very good can as well
Shiru
for
finding
JP.
an even earlier can.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, Pickle is not having a good time. He gets lead seated.
Luckily, he has pokes alive to switch in. Otherwise, Leech is just very annoying because you will take damage all throughout the fight. Yeah, and it's just slow.
Both Shiru and Pickle, JP gets very good cans, very early can, and second try is actually fine. Oh,
Ooh.
Pickle is actually dead. That's so unfortunate.
Oh, he's not.
Oh, he's alive. Oh, it's
So
such a low roll. That's very
how
lucky.
how that works there is that Ivysaur, like Squirtle, has Torrent. Ivysaur has Overgrow, and that means that Vine Whip does like 50% more damage if he is under a third of his HP. So hitting the bite crit there just meant that Vine Whip, which already does like 70 to 20 damage, I'm not sure what exactly, does even more than. So yeah, Pickle got lucky there.
I'm just curious because 20 to 24 is a roll, right? And then he gets 29 damage. I just don't know how that works with 50%, but that could just be me. That's why I thought he would be dead. Also,
Yeah,
JP getting an early shockwave.
he's
He's
choosing
gonna
to switch.
Yeah,
Shiru getting paralyzed there.
I think it takes way too much damage to quick attack shockwave that he actually cannot heal out of it. So he'll have to do this kind of swap. That's the bad thing about running a very low special defense rash, that it's very hard to heal out of Raichu's killing ranges. Sure, getting a very clean fight.
Yeah, I think he did miss a water pulse. Oh no, he got paralyzed for one water pulse, and then he just kicks through, I think 2 double teams it was. So yeah, very clean. Shiru is ahead for now, but he also needs to heal off his paralysis.
Yeah, JP also threw, which is actually pretty damn good. Not a lot of time loss for either of those, which is a bit unfortunate for Pickle, but hopefully Pickle can get a good gym as well and try and catch up. It will be very hard, at least the next like 30 minutes. There won't be a lot of time saved to get you. Like there's kicks, of course, that can miss, but if you want to, you can fight most of the stuff.
Over JP and Shiru, not forgetting the bike voucher. Sometimes people forget to pick up the bike voucher there, and then they have to run down to do the walk of shame to pick up the bike again. Yeah, it happens. I think it happened to all of us at least once.
Sure, let's pretend that's true.
It didn't happen to you, of course it didn't. Anyways, since Shiru's ahead, should we switch to Shiru's audio?
Sure.
I'm scared.
If you dare doing it.
Look, sounds fine, yeah?
I'm just gonna turn it up a bit.
Yeah, I can also adjust the volume if chat thinks.
I don't know.
Is that loud enough?
Not JP. Pickle is not having the best cans right now. He is getting that can, which is a free can and a very late one. Hopefully he can get it first try, because he is getting very far behind already. He is not. Meanwhile, Shiru is fighting one of the most hated trainers in the game, and at least in my case, because you have to hit 2 mega kicks, and these Oddish are just very annoying with their free status moves that they can use in case you miss.
Shiru, you don't need to turn it louder. I can do it myself, if need be.
But yeah, Shiru did not get punished there at all from missing one kick. And we see that Pickle has started his fight against good old Surge. He gets damage from the ult top, which is very nice, because most likely he will just have to water pulse hit twice now through Raichu.
So will we see Zero Surge test this race?
He just needs to hit this. Which he
JP
does.
missing
Very
the
nice.
bike there.
Fame checker,
Also
very
taking the
nice.
fame checker as well.
That's a manip I haven't seen before, but I like it. I personally like it
Yeah.
actually. Pretty nice. Oh, Shiru getting poisoned. That's kind of interesting if you want to run this down, because he could take advantage of this.
Yeah, I think Zero will wait a bit before healing up. He will definitely wait before the repel in Rock Tunnel itself, and maybe even later. But
I mean, I think the thing is, he wants to take it down a bit, but he also doesn't want to risk Martha deaths, for instance, so maybe he'll just keep it like semi-high still. Yeah, he's just gonna antidote. Yeah, I think for a race it's better. Like, if you were not racing, you would maybe play it differently, but I think like this in a race is definitely fine. We see JP
also getting poisoned. This Veronet is ruthless today.
Yeah, so this Veronet is not a range if you have Torrent, but in Torrent it is a very bad range to one-shot, and it has both Poison and Confusion, so it's actually very annoying Veronet to deal with. But yeah, Shiru has gotten a bit of a lead now, also over JP.
Well, mainly the faster search fight, plus I guess a little bit of menuing from JP and Alicia fights.
Yeah, JP also had to like potion because he had like 5 HP after beating Surge, so he wouldn't like risk very low HP.
Exactly. So yeah, we see both JP and Shiru and Rock Tunnel now, which is a pleasure to see as a viewer, because everything looks so dark and the runners just know where to go.
Yeah. It is interesting, however, he is keeping his very low HP. I would probably heal before Martha, but we'll see if he just gonna go with it. He's probably gonna save in that case.
I think he also still has his revive rights. But anyways, I think saving is definitely you probably have to save somewhere anyways, or potion somewhere anyways. So even having the revive.
You see Shiru biting the oddish. That is what I mean with this split. It's not as scary if you just accept that you can bite these kind of things. He's also getting the flinch though, which is very lucky, of course. JP. Okay, very, very nice Martha for Shiru. He is through. Yeah, he's definitely gonna potion this. Very nice pickle pass on the hiker. And we see JP also saving from Alpha, which I don't think is necessary when he has the revive, but I guess he... I don't know, he has one slave alive, I believe. One HM buddy. So, but he's also biting and getting the flinch. Never punished.
Sometimes you're just lucky. Sometimes you'll get
also hitting the kick.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't see where you would need a revive now before. I guess for Giovanni, it's actually very good to have it. So I guess that's why he saves here. But you could always buy one in the next mod.
Yes. Or just a random quick attack crit could put you in a bad position. Because
True.
you do Velpex has it coming up.
I was mainly thinking if he died to Martha and revived, that he would have like mid HP, so very unlikely to die again before Geo.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that.
And again, he can buy the revive if he wants it.
So JP in chat pointing out that he does not have any pokes alive, so...
Oh. Oh, did it die to the Venonet trainer? I didn't see that, if that happened.
I also didn't catch it, but...
Oh wait, it was... He used both against Surge, actually. That's true. I forgot about that.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm just dumb as usual.
It's alright.
But yeah, Shiru is having a very, very good rock tunnel split so far. It isn't really making it easier for Pickle to win some time back. So we see Pickle will be going into the fight against Martha now, which is the scariest fight, I guess, in this this section of the game. Otherwise, it's just pure movement, not messing up, which can be hard at times, you know.
I mean, everything is just so dark. You can't just sometimes...
So dark.
It's so dark. You don't see where you're going. It does take a little practice before you get it right, but I definitely expect these runners to just be very good at it. Pick up hitting both kicks. Also the range, which is not a range.
It was not a range at this HP. At this attack, I mean.
Yeah, I said the range and then I looked at the attack and well, no, not range. I think Shiru is fighting his last trainer in Rock Tunnel now.
Yes, he did the very nice pass on the scientist, and now just have to hit this last kick. So he is through.
So I'm not sure if he has enough kicks to do extra tech strats in Tower Rival. Maybe we get to see him.
He has 3 kicks, so he could bite the Eradicate in Game Corner if he wants to save 3 kicks.
Yeah.
Which I think is actually not a bad idea, because his HP is very high. But this is a very, very good split for Shiru. Like 57 mid is very good in a race. See JB with very nice and swift movement. Oh, bit messed up in the end, but still very nice.
Shiru now on his way to... What is the city called? Saladin City?
Yes, where the game corner is.
Where the game corner is. First fighting this gamer rich guy. There. Yeah,
I also didn't mention
at all.
Nah, it's fine. You can talk.
Nah, I was just about to say this fight is not scary at all, especially not at this HP, so... Just wanting to twice in your fight.
JP also manages to get through Dana, and he actually gets Torrent, so he can water pulse the rat now in the game corner. And it's a high Torrent, so he doesn't have to like fear high, quick attacks or anything.
Cycling with just as you do can be scary because the bikers can see you if you mess up the cycling, but it was just clean cycling from Shiru, so I've definitely been hit by a trader there before, but again, haven't we all?
Haven't we all?
This is the moment where Cooker's like, no, to destroy my moral, but it's fine. Anyways, Pickle does still have 2 fights left in including this one, 2 fights left in Rock Tunnel.
Yeah.
And And he's also out. I would say it's like a minute or two behind Shiru and JP at this point. Which is rough.
Yeah.
How would you see Pickle catching up to this?
I mean, honestly, I just think it's so hard because even if you die to Koga, if you, like, there's just not a lot of time loss unless you get like extraordinarily unlucky. It has to be like Blizzard misses on the Venusaur fights. You have to die to Agatha a lot because these are just two very good runners, and they will know like when they can lose time and just play around it. So I actually think it's gonna be really tough for Pickle, no matter how good he plays. He just have to hope for Shiru and JP to get really unlucky.
And JP is also a little bit behind Shiru, but he is in a better place to potentially catch up based on better RNG on Shiru's side. Or just better execution as well.
Yeah, his HP is a bit better, but he will level out of Torrent for Giovanni.
Grouping up the Lifsky, which the Rocket Grunt somehow let drop out of his pocket. And then picking up the Red Candy and... Yeah. Running towards the elevator.
Pickle is finally out of the tunnel, so he is like 3.5 minutes behind, and that is a lot of time to lose from the other two runners, I would say. So yeah, I don't think like a Koga diff is gonna change anything really. He really has to. It has to be like the setup fights where you die that he has to be lucky with.
Would you say there's time to gain on just saving way less, or not at all?
I mean, there is, but I don't think it's enough at all. Like, he could skip saving on the 93% fights against Silphco and Viridian Rival. But that's like 15-20 seconds time save. It's definitely not enough.
I see.
Also, if people want to go safe, they could X-Special on Tangela for Erika. But you also have like revives there, so dying is kind of very unlikely. At least losing a lot of time to it. But it's not like Pickle's race is super bad compared to how unlucky he was early on. Like, it's actually a fine race. It's just the other two races are just insanely good.
Just well execution and well RNG. It's just really hard to build up against.
Yeah.
But you know, maybe luck evens out. Maybe JP and Shiru will get unlucky somewhere.
Could happen.
So...
See Shiru now have to two-shot this Arbok. Could be interesting if he got poisoned and see if he would run around forever. Doesn't.
But he gets leered, which is basically just nothing. You just water pulse and then you're fine. I assume Shiru is gonna level up to level 46 now to become a beautiful Blastoise. I'm not gonna lie, he scared me for a second. But yeah. Pickle now also in the game corner, doing the same stuff you saw JP and Shiru do like a minute ago.
No. We see a Blastoise. Interesting that he bites the Sandshrew. I mean, it is a 9 and 16 range, I believe, or 10 and 16 with 31.
Did you say you wanted the damage there, or is it just really not safe at all now?
The thing is that he could get Sand Attack, so I just don't know if it's worth the risk, but the damage is very nice. He has really good HP now.
You probably have torrent for the
He
duo
sh-
fight compared to Shiru, right?
he should be exactly in torrent, I think.
Yeah.
Like 36 200 36 110. So yeah, should be just perfect.
Shiru does lose his turn because he gets faked out, but not in any real danger. Just a free hit on the Kangaskhan.
Yeah.
Getting confused is kind of slow because of all the text you see, but you know, happens.
His HP is actually pretty good. Like it's a bit high, but if he gets like quick attack on the last turn from the bird on the next fight, it could be a really good setup.
So we see Shiru going to the big shopping hall now to basically do his one big great shop.
And he did enter it in any percent movement and not the other way around. He could have had some
Does mess up the lifting though.
some round two.
He has gotten used to walking the stairs now.
Yeah.
You can't blame him.
Did JP save? Because I believe he had to, in case he did not have he does not have anything alive, right? So he kind of had to save.
I didn't see it, but I also see people in chat saying that someone saved, so it's probably JP.
Yeah. Yeah, because he can, if he gets crit, yeah, he's dead. He didn't, but you know, that's why you save. You have to save if you don't have anything alive right now.
Yeah. At this point, it's not really risking going all in for the first place, I guess. Just play safe and maybe you will catch up based on other things later. Shiru messing up the lift again. So Shiru has been running another category in which he just takes the stairs always, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But yeah, doesn't lose him too much time. It's just funny that it happens. I also didn't see what he bought. I probably just bought extra text, right?
I would believe so.
So extra text are safer compared to X special stats because the range is better. Or just, well, kicking is not a range on the tower in the tower rival.
You are 99% certain to hit your kicks.
Yes.
We have, however, seen Guillaume actually miss one of those this tournament.
Wow. Okay. So that's just extremely unlucky.
Yeah.
But it's luckier compared to, or easier to get to compared to the 83% range, I think it is. So yeah.
83%?
I think it's 83.
What is 83? I'm confused.
Water pulse range on expect strats.
Yes, I honestly have no idea.
It should be something like that.
I thought it was like 13 and 16. Which is probably the same. I don't know. 12 and 16?
Let's not discuss off.
I mean, I hate both strats on this, honestly. Not gonna lie. But yeah. Oh, he gets a crit there.
I think that's... What is that?
It's good for now, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, if he doesn't get quick attack last turn, it's actually good. Yeah, that's very good. Very nice. So now you just have to hit the 99% kicks, and then he's through.
And he's through. Well, he doesn't need to stall on the Gyarados just coming up, I would assume.
He just needs to hit.
And he does. I don't think Shiru saved, did he?
Nah, I don't think he thought he would need to. Like, he had so much HP that let's just say he got sand attacks and all that from Pidgeotto, he would just be delaying on the Gyarados to take damage. I don't think he sees himself as a potential die range there.
I'm saying that because JP did save.
Yeah. Which I mean, he could get in trouble if he gets like too many crits, I guess, and he cannot revive. So I don't think it's a necessarily bad save, but I don't think he needed to.
So Pickle also done with his chopping, also doing extra tech strats, but he takes him a little while more to get to the tower right now.
Yeah.
JP hitting his kick, very nice. I think he needs to hit another one. Otherwise dead? Nah, probably not. Actually, probably just fine.
Should be fine, I think.
Yep. So now both JP and Shiru will start climbing up the tower to save. I think it's the Marowak in the storyline. I'm not even sure.
I mean, it is to figure out what the ghost is, which is a Marowak who has lost its child, Cubone.
I just spoiled it to chat. I'm sorry, chat.
But yeah. Everything is one-shots here, so basically everything is free up until the very, very last fight, where you can get quick attack twice. It's actually very important, because you want to be in high torrent for the Koga fight, which is the next fight after those rats. That will quick attack you. But yeah, we'll just focus on Pickle because he's entering the fight now, and that's probably the most exciting thing going on right now. He's also going for the safe Godspec strat.
Yep. Getting a quick attack. Ronda's not being too unlucky with not getting damage or anything.
Very low
A
HP.
lot of damage actually. Would you say this is too low HP for Pickle?
I mean, not really, because he can literally potion now, and then he has 30 out of 114, which is perfect, kinda. So I think this is really good, actually. And you know, he can get the quick attacks at the very end as well.
I mean, the scary thing could be the quick attacks just critting and actually letting your Blastoise faint, but
yeah. Pickle is kicking everything.
if I've kicked last. I didn't even know you could kick the Kadabra as well.
Yeah, of course. Kadabra has like no HP, and so like base HP, so it's like dying to everything. You can also water gun it like out of torrent, I think. Like it's literally just dead to everything.
Nice. So JV found the Marowak. Shiru found the rocket trainers that were behind the Marowak somehow. And they're both just smashing A at this point. It's not really any scary fights coming up. The most scary fight will be Koga, which will be in a minute.
True.
Or 10, I think, so.
But yeah, this is, in my opinion, the most boring, like relaxing part of the game. Because you really can't do anything, and then you can just get extraordinarily unlucky on the last fight with the quick attacks. So it can be a very frustrating ending of this section if you get unlucky.
I mean, the most annoying part about this part of the run is probably just worrying about your HP, like you just said. Also, when do you heal, when you do not heal? You see Shiru getting a quick attack there. I don't think it's bad because he still has the Oran Berry. But it's definitely annoying to have to think about HP again.
He could Oran, yes. Oran is fine. It's just like a bit of time loss, but it's fine. But he will have like very, very high torrent, which is super good when he's a mild. So I actually think his HP is perfect in that regard. But we see Shiru is like a small minute ahead of JP.
Exciting biker maneuver is coming up, I would say. It's mostly exciting because it looks very impressive, and it probably is also very impressive.
I
would
mean,
always feel it.
if someone is to not mess it up, I would say it's Shiru.
Yes, I would agree.
He get a bit trolled by Clefairy though.
Yeah. These pokes are the worst.
He's actually a bit unlucky. But I mean, it's not like you lose more than a couple of seconds. It's just like a bit of tilt because
yeah,
you shouldn't lose anything.
Yeah, it's definitely tilting. So the whole thing about this bike manip is to I know that Shiru is gonna go for the start.
Yep.
He does not back manip, so I think it's opening his menu twice and doing good movement, and you're safe.
Yes. There's a certain amount of frames where you can pass, as you can see, very, very clean.
Yep.
But basically, the bikers can spin every 32 frames, and when you move only every 6. You only take like 6 frames to move your bike and all. One tile. So if you just time it right, you can like move 4 tiles each time and just pass them safely, because you freeze them with the pause menu. And I'm pretty sure JP is also gonna do that kind of pass. I don't know if he will save it in a race, but usually he's also very consistent with this.
I have to be honest, I'm mostly asleep when he's this far in a run, so I wouldn't know.
True. There's a time difference with Americans and Europeans.
Yep. So Shiru has to super repel here to not get any encounters in the fire zone.
Oh, that was not clean at all. And he does backman up the second one. That was very lucky. He could have gotten punished there. Definitely.
I didn't see it, but I believe you on your word.
He was just bunking the top biker for like 2 seconds.
That is risky.
Yeah, you can say that again. So Pickle got quick attack turn 1. Let's see if he gets another one. He does. And he does not get crit. Very nice. So he has very low HP, so he could actually both potion and...
and Aura Berry.
Yeah, because 30 HP from this is actually very good.
Yes.
So it's just slow, but it's basically fine for him, because he has a really good Squirtle. Yes. It shouldn't matter.
But it's not what he wants to see, right? He wants to see a quick continuation run. He's so far behind at this point. So,
that is true. But I can't remember JP's setup in HP, but I believe all 3 have very good setup right now.
I think Shu and Chet said his HP was a little awkward, but I have honestly no clue what his HP is.
No, Shiru666 is perfect, because he can Oran right now.
Alright. Which we indeed will see him do now.
Yeah. It's like so good actually, because he's a mild, and now he will have like close to 40 HP, which means he will actually tank a slot from the Weezing.
I see.
He might actually have 40 HP, exactly. JP does not pick up the extra revive. He could have done that and revived one of his HM buddies. But he chose not to, so that's a bit interesting.
Instead he chooses to just not bother the revive he has anymore.
Yeah.
Which is... I mean... I don't know what's faster, to be honest. At this point, what do you want to use revive for? It's not really that many scary fights that don't use extra items, I would think.
Yeah.
Could say Koga, but just hit the range or something. I don't know.
Just get the range.
Just get the range.
We see Pickle also passing the bikers. So nobody hitting bikers today.
Very good.
But yeah, Shiro is on a really good pace, and so is JP, to be honest. Oh, Shiro's actually saving. Interesting. I guess he knows he's ahead now and doesn't have to risk too much.
I mean, at this point, it also a stupid sludge crit or just 2 sludges poisons. There's definitely things that could get you into trouble even after reviving.
Yeah, I guess he could die twice if he get like Mug could be like super trolling or something. But yeah, JP's HP is... I think he's gonna Auron, right? I just guess he's gonna Auron after this fight.
I think he has to, otherwise he...
Yeah, he's just dead to Mug.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
very nice. So
Shiru
he does
gets
hit...
the second turn there, so it's actually
Yeah,
awkward.
he hits through minimize, so which is the important part.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see if he bites or serves the Mug, the Weezing, because he can actually tank the sludge. He does go
for the
the
range.
No.
And
Does not get it. And not punished. So see, yeah, that's why it was so good actually, the HP he ended up on. Because now we have really good HP. And did not die, of course.
Shiru was like 30% to die there after sludge, because it could have poisoned him. But he didn't, so it's all good.
Could also get crit, but yeah.
Also get crit. Alright, that's like 30% plus 1 in 6. Yeah, I can't do math, but...
Very nice. 6.25.
Very nice.
But yeah, Pickle is also entering the gym now, and he has a little bit of menuing to do, so he's actually still quite a bit behind. Oh, JP gets sludge turn 1, which means that Mug is free, but now he has to get the range on Weezing.
Or just... Well, I think just healing is not the solution here, right? He also did not pick up the revive, so this could be very bad for him.
Yeah, definitely. He will have to get this 41% play, otherwise he's just gonna have to reset. Whew, he actually
Getting
gets
it.
it.
Wow. That is very good.
It is indeed. Like, that could have gone terribly wrong, and that could have been Pickle's chance at catching up to JP just a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice. Just surf and you win.
So now
Oh.
Shiru sailing down to, I really should have studied my geography here, to the city of Lane, to Mansion, where he picks up some things, gets a key or something, and then enters the Blaine gym.
Oh, chat says that JP didn't even save before that fight.
Wow, that is super risky.
One mad lad.
Yeah, indeed, one mad lad.
Ah, he saved like at back manip. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I see. That's fair enough.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Shiru will probably pick up the combos here, so he outspeeds Sabrina. Yep.
Yep, he does.
I was about to say it would be a very mad lad play by JP if he didn't save. That would be a bit monk-ass.
Yeah, it would be.
But yeah, Shiru is just running through this game at lightning speed at this point.
So now Pickle also in the Koga fight. Let's see how he manages this this thing. The Mug does minimize, so he has to hit a surf or he will just get really slow.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh, that's bad.
Please don't poison, okay.
He does hit, but now he has to get the range.
Yeah, same situation as JP just had, but yeah. Will we see another 40% hits?
Hopefully we do, because he cannot afford to die again.
Maybe he could super potion, but he just goes for the serve there. Not getting the range.
That is very unfortunate. He did pick up the extra revive in
Yeah.
in the Safari, but yeah, that's just very unfortunate. I wonder if tackling turn 1 there would make sense. And then he could revive on turn 2 to make the surf range. That doesn't actually matter because he's not going to be in Torrent. Unlucky. But yeah, now we have to see him surf waterfalls to kill the Weezing.
You so far answering all the questions correctly.
Very nice.
It's a hard thing to do or something, I don't know.
At least his HP is really good, and he can just antidote this off after the battle.
Yes.
But again, losing like another minute to the other two is just not very optimal.
But he's not so far behind as I thought he was like a couple minutes ago. But it's still a pretty feasible lead for both JP and Shiru. JP and Shiru not too far behind. They are reasonably close. Shiru like one fight ahead of JP at this point. But definitely, some things could go wrong, and then the other one is ahead now.
Yeah.
So do you think we will see expect stretch from Shiru on Erica?
Yeah. So everyone is outspeeding everything here, so this gym is actually just free. There's actually not anything that can go wrong up until Erica at this point. Which is nice for the runner itself, that there is a bit of downtime where you can't really fuck up too much. You can say yes to Bill, that is true.
It's true. Let's hope Shiru.
Pickle will take it at detour to the small island. You just wanna be left alone there for a while. And
fair. It's not. That's just very nice because he wastes repel steps now, so he probably does not have his repel all throughout the dimension. I would think.
Nah, because he's also gonna pick up the Cabo, so he's actually gonna run out towards the end.
Yeah, so we might see a rare Pokemon.
Oh wait, he repelled later. Actually, he repelled before the water. So
that is very good.
Yeah, so he isn't gonna be in a bad position at all. I guess you can do that. It's just an extra menu.
Yeah. That's very annoying how the guy walks there for Pickle.
Yeah.
He is a trainer and he can see you, and I think he has only like 2 pokes or something. But you just don't want to hit him.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have never hit him, but I'm always scared of hitting him.
Yeah. That's definitely true. So Shiru is in Erica's gym right now. The main thing there is blizzarding the Erica's pokes. All her minions you can just bite. It's nothing scary about it.
Yeah, he's actually at a perfect HP where he could use the expect strat, because he's gonna be in Torrent for Victor Bell, and then he could expect on Tangela and make the fight completely free. Because he will not die to a crit from Tangela. Considering he's also mild, he'll take even less damage.
Candying, of course.
Mm-hmm.
There's like I guess, 2 routes for this game where you can candy. But the world records route always candies before Erica, whereas I would also candy before Koga, but that's just because I'm used to this route. The world record faster is definitely the candy here.
Yeah, that's like a big upsides to both strats. I would say knob route might be better if you're going for a safer run overall. But if you want to go as fast as possible, I believe this is just the optimal strat to go.
Yeah, I agree.
But I want to see if Shiru actually considers using expect, because I don't think he will. I don't know if he knows about it. Maybe, I mean, he probably does.
Vibe as well, right?
He does. So I believe he's just gonna bite the Tangle and then Blizzard on the Valplume. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna go for the bite. Well, then it's indeed esports time, as chat points out. And does he get it? He does.
He does.
Very clean flight from Shiru there.
Expect is just time loss. When you can just hit.
Oh, he has no surge lefts, according to Anna.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, he used. Yeah, usually what you do is you pulse either Growlithe or Ponyta to keep a surf for the Valplume if you want to go for that.
See. But you're just getting through very cleanly. Let's see how JP manages his fight here. Also in Thorn, so you can also search the victory bell.
I mean, the thing is that JP is actually dead to a crit from Tangela. Oh, he is gonna do it. Very nice. You love to see it. Oh, he just sees in grain, then it doesn't matter.
No clue what it does, to be honest.
It heals a bit every turn. But you know, when you get one shot, it doesn't matter.
No.
Very nice. So he goes to that. Like, he's 1 in 16 to be punished. No, it's not even 1 in 16 when you just see in grain, but you know. Actually interesting that he doesn't see it when he's harassed with that bad special defense. I wonder how that works, actually.
I have no clue. I tried this strat once and then I just got Giga Drained, I think, so then I...
Yeah.
Just...
Yeah, I have this save with my Squirtle that is a rash, and no matter how many times I try to replay that fight, I will always get Giga Drain.
Yeah.
So I think the AI reacts to your stats in some way, I just don't know exactly how it works.
We'll see if Shiru hits this spinner here. It's just a back manip, but you can just fat finger it and then you will hit him. It's not the worst guy to hit, but Shiru just didn't hit him.
Yeah, I think Shiru should save here. Yep.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's just a very annoying fight.
Oh, JP! JP gets caught.
This guy has 5 pokes or something. I think
4 maybe.
4 pokes. Okay, so this is definitely.
He's out of serves, but I guess he just one shot in Torrent. Yeah. Okay. I wonder how many pulses he have. I hope he has enough.
I think he has like 9 left. Yeah. 9
oh
left.
yeah,
So
he has plenty. Okay.
But this is just slow and annoying. Room
Definitely.
for Shiru to get a greater advantage and room for Pickle to get closer to JP again.
True. This will put Shiru even more in the front, but let's see. He has a very, very critical Blizzard to hit here. Which he
does. Very nice.
He'll have another one on Gyarados where he could get punished if he misses it. But it's not guaranteed to kill him.
No. If he uses Dragon Rage, I think, of Trash. At least one move does 40 damage.
It's Dragon Rage, so it does 40
Dragon
always.
Alright, well,
but he does hit,
fine.
so yeah. So Shiru should be very safe up until Victory Road Rival. Now he could get very unlucky with the Kangaskhan, but it's. I mean, I guess it's as likely as getting unlucky on the Victory Road rival, to be fair. But Pickle now entering the Erica fight. Let's see if he can hit the Blizzard. I believe he could be arranged to die if he misses, actually.
I mean, he does
JP
not
also
really...
sleeping.
JP also, yeah.
He does it. Very nice. So he catches up a bit to JP, but he's still like over 3 minutes behind, probably. So still a very rough time for him. Let's see if JP can play esports with 93% anyway.
Apparently, Shiru does not have enough serves throughout to finish his to finish the gym and the last rival. So he does need to do some backup strats. At least I've been told by chat.
I'm confused. How many serves does he have?
I have no clue.
There's so many things he can pulse. I am very confused what the issue should be. He has 9. That's
like
Why does he only have 9 serves? Oh, he used an elixir instead of max elixir, I guess. Okay. But I mean, like, he can literally pulse Kadabra. Can he pulse the Mr. Mime? I actually don't know, but I mean, he can also pulse the Machop. So I think he's not in any problems, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, so generally PP is not really an issue in this route, but you definitely have to watch when you use which moves. And it can be a problem, can become a problem, especially in this last couple of splits.
I know he cannot pulse the Venomoth. That's a range, and I think it's a bad one.
We'll see how he manages this.
Yeah. He cannot pulse the Venomoth? Interesting.
Anyways, Pickle also entering this rival fight. Did he save? I didn't see him saving, to be honest. But I also was watching something else.
No.
Anyways, we'll see if he manages to hit his Blizzard there.
Hopefully he does. It is just such a bad fight to die on. Really. Oh wow. Is that a quick attack range? It could be.
It looks very annoying and very bad, yes.
Yeah.
I've honestly no clue. It was quick attack range. Alright.
Exactly, actually. But yeah, that's fine. He just needs to hit everything now, and then he's also through up until Victory Road rival, basically. I guess Kekas can go wrong. Let's see if JP gets the kangaroo range. He does in fact get it.
That is very nice.
Yes. And Shiru finishes off Sabrina in a very, very good time. He's on an absolute beast of a pace right now.
Would you have a guess on what kind of pace this is? And time?
I mean, right now I believe it's 203 pace.
Alright, that is really good pace, given that world record is 201.
Yes.
So, yeah, really good pace.
Definitely.
Also cannot... JP is still a little bit behind, of course, like, I guess 2 or 3 minutes?
Yeah, hitting that trainer did not help him. That's just Let's just say that.
And then I think Pickle's also like 2 to 4 minutes behind JP at this point. So still lots of things could happen for Pickle to catch up, but it's definitely hard for him. And JP actually saving here. I think he has to XP somewhere then, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So it indeed did see Shiru refilling his PP.
No. I don't think he did. I just think he pulsed around it. So he has, I think he has 2 serves now for the last rival fight.
I think he has. I thought I saw him have 10 again.
Oh, really? Oh, did he pick up the backup elixir? Okay.
Yeah, actually, elixir.
Okay.
So he does need to pick up a backup elixir, I guess. I have no clue where it is, but I hope Shiru does. He probably does.
There's one in right before Victory Road or whatever. Like right before the Elite Four. When you get out of the tunnel, there's one. So let's see if Pickle gets the range. He could be potentially dying if he doesn't, but he does. So this is another very sleepy section now, because everybody's just gonna have 3 fights up until Victory Road Rival now.
We have another section of just mesh A.
Basically.
You'll find. The most exciting part is gonna be Elite Four. Well, Rival actually, because Blizzard can miss. So we do see Shiru entering the Giovanni fight now, which is again just mesh A, and you're probably fine. I think Pickle will also be fine in the Sabrina fight because he does not need to XP or anything.
Sure, just surfing. He has so many surfs now.
Yes.
Very nice. Also very nice HP for Shiru. Not that he needs it anyway, but...
I'm scared. Does he level out of... No, of course.
I mean, he's surfing everything anyway, but... No, he's not.
Fair. And he's gonna full restore after this fight anyways. Or at least he should full restore.
If he doesn't forget. Some people could forget. I have been told.
I've never seen this before, but you know, happens.
Sure.
So yeah, if you do forget, you probably just full restore turn 1 in the rival, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone being punished for it.
You could actually delay it for turn 2 if you have very high torrent, because then you would tank a wing attack crit. But usually you would just do it turn 1 to make sure you don't risk the crit.
So Shiru getting through Giovanni, Pickle getting through Sabrina, and JP's in a fighting Warren still. I like how you can escape rope out of Sabrina's gym. I would get so lost if I couldn't.
But yeah, exciting times. Shiru on a really, really good pace. I think it's like realistically 204. If nothing goes wrong in Elite 4. Which, you know, is very unlikely, but you know, could happen.
Yeah.
Did he save Shiru? I believe he did, right?
Don't think he did, no.
You don't think he did? Interesting.
I don't think he did.
It's actually a very, very bad place to die, because he will have to actually most likely buy items again if he dies on this. I guess he has maybe more items when needed. Purchased already.
Could be.
He has like
he does-
3 X accuracy still.
Yeah. I do think he will be able to make it with just selling a lot of stuff, but just not dying here is perfect.
Yeah, the thing is, you can't really revive and win this fight, because if you die, you most likely die on Venusaur.
Yes, but you just hit the blizzard and you're fine.
Yeah. I mean, you can also die elsewhere. It's just very, very unlikely, no matter how you look at it.
I think he does not want it this thing right now. He does not. But Hydro Pump misses.
Oh, Hydro Pump can miss. That's nice. I didn't know that. So that's pretty nice. Fun times. What we'll see here is he's gonna X-speed to outspeed the Alakazam on the as the last poke.
Otherwise, the growl of the Alakazam can use, I think, Psychic, and Psychic will definitely
It will kill from this HP, yes.
From this HP.
Even on a mild.
Yes. So we see JP using the full restore. Will he save compared to Shiru?
I believe he will, yes. There's no reason for him to risk anything. Like, he should just play to get the second place and stay ahead of Pickle now. I don't think competing to catch up over 2 minutes makes sense, honestly. Also, he did not repel, so he will repel on before the water later on.
Yes.
So he will not risk the encounter in Victory Road.
Yeah. Which it's probably safer because you don't risk the encounter, but Shiru did repel on the other menu. So
I think he did, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. So he might just get an encounter after in the tunnel somewhere if he has bad movement.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just assume that he does not have bad movement.
Actually taking so much damage from Bird because he got crit as well one of the turns.
Oh. This is insane. How many deaths do runners have?
Oh, input from JP. Oh, that's very bad. And he's dead.
Oh, and that is why you save. That is very annoying.
Oh, he does not get his down input for that Blizzard. That's very unfortunate.
That is the worst, yes.
Yeah.
So now he has to do all the setup again, which is why it's just so slow.
Shiru has not taught strength. He just talks to the boulder twice just to make sure. So yeah, that's very unfortunate for JP. That's a lot of time to give Pickle to catch up a bit.
Yeah, Pickle actually already beating Giovanni now, so he's not too far behind JP at this point.
True, and JP gets crit turn 1 again, actually. But definitely lower rolls this time. Oh, this time he's pulsing the pitch shot out of Torrent. I don't know if that death made him a bit off his mark, but that's very unfortunate. He will most likely have to super somewhere now.
Yes.
Unless he like flinches the Gyarados.
Okay, so JP in chat indeed saying he's upset. Understandably so, but he's still
very understandable. I don't think Pickle saved.
I don't think he did. Well, at this point, Pickle is just like, okay, I'm gonna get this. He needs to get every little time save he can, right?
Yeah.
If this means not saving, he does not save. So I respect it.
Yeah.
This is definitely risky.
Okay, he goes for a flinch. And he gets it. Okay, very nice, because he can actually die to a Hydro Pump crit there. I can attest, it has happened in the past.
I found Hydro Pump
Shiru with the not so safe movement there, messing it up.
No.
Pickle hitting the Blizzard. Very nice.
Not
So we
hitting
actually
anything
get
up,
a...
though.
We're actually gonna get a... Might be getting an exciting ending to this race between
Yes.
Pickle and JP now.
I agree.
That was like a minute time loss for JP, and he also had the spinner he hit over the Walker, I guess, in Silph Code that has made Pickle pick up the pace a bit.
It's very exciting still.
Yeah. Shiru is just cruising though.
Yeah.
He's just doing whatever. And he does not get an
getting
encounter. That is amazing. He just
So,
have to pick up the elixir now though.
Yes, not forgetting to pick it up.
Very nice.
Very nice. Yeah, you always get an encounter on PvE/world record attempts there, but
Yeah.
apparently if you're on races, you get lucky.
Yeah, on those attempts you have like 3 steps you have to manage. He had like 12.
Exactly. Not punished. Let's go.
Yeah.
Very solid race from Shiru here.
Yeah, he's doing really well. Cannot. He is the Gen 3 god for a reason.
I thought it could be pasta in chat already, so. So, fun fact, JP was dead to hydro jump plus takedown, so this flinch was needed. Thank you, Thunder. So, yeah,
Yeah,
I
that-
was actually really good at the flinch there.
Yeah, that's also why I said that he went for the flinch, because he would have to super if he didn't get the flinch. In case he took Hydro Pump anyway.
So we also see Shiru and Lorelei now. It's a pretty straightforward fight, especially 4 times and just bite a lot of things. But you could save a lot of time on Lapras or by not getting Halos on this Dugong. The chance of not getting Halo is very unlikely, but you know, it has happened before. So far, so good. Still good, actually.
JP almost doing the Meeba movement where you just drive out of the thing.
Flinch. Shiru got Hailless.
Shiru got it. Hailed indeed.
Wow, this is actually so fast. Wow.
Very, very nice for Shiru.
Yes. So it's so far a very good fight, but I think one of the rules by Iron Ray, who also always gets Hailless on this fight, is that you then get a very bad Lapras on the fight. So he can still lose a lot of time there.
Definitely.
No reason to get too excited just yet, but it's definitely an exciting.
Yeah, I mean, Shiru should just like play however. I think he should just heal and not risk the Lapras crit range. I don't think there's any reason to risk that at this point.
I don't think crit kills at this point, does it?
No, but like, oh, he gets the flinch. Okay.
Wow,
I thought if he didn't get the flinch turn 1, he could just heal on turn 2.
This is great.
Yeah, amazing actually.
So yeah, both Pickle and JP in the tunnel.
Yeah, they're actually very close. I don't know if it's much more than a minute at this point between them.
Yeah, could be something like this. If you heal for crit, you don't deserve to win. That's would be debatable, but you know.
Yeah.
Shiru healing to 90 to do the mid HP strats. And also saving. Yeah, no reason for Shiru to take the risk at this point. It's just he is so far ahead and doing so well. So we see JP biking out of the tunnel, entering the
Pickle.
statue. And yeah. So we didn't really talk about optionals in Rockton, or not Rockton, on Victory Road, because we don't want to hit them and we don't even want to consider hitting them. But they're really bad to hit.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you hit him, you're probably just...
Can he get the Rock Tomb? He can. Actually, Rock Tomb hitting 3 times in a row is such a rarity. I have never seen that before, I think.
This is so fast.
It is very fast.
So now JP entering, low life out. So Shiru's fight
Yes.
from here on is straightforward.
Yes.
He also has one setup for the next fight, so it's just very straightforward. JP also saving. I know you don't like this.
Yeah, I really don't like it. I mean, it's just like giving Pickle 9 more seconds, basically. For no apparent reason, because he can just heal around, not dying to crits. So I don't really see any point to this, honestly.
I would agree.
He does get healed turn 1. So not
better to
not
get
as lucky as
healed
Shiru.
Heal turn 1 compared to heal turn 3 or turn 4.
Yeah, he does
That's-
risk the getting frozen and then can getting it twice now though, which is very unfortunate if that happens. You can see Pickle just going straight in.
You saving for Agatha?
You need to. You
Yeah.
just need to.
I mean, if you really need time save, you don't, but you should.
I mean, even if you need time save, I just don't think.
So
Is it ever worth? Is there a situation where it's not worth to save here? I just don't know, honestly.
I mean, probably not. So the thing about this fight is that you need 2 turns of setup, and normally Gengar uses double team, but now he uses Shadow Punch.
This can be super good for Shiru, actually.
This can indeed be super good
Yeah.
for Shiru.
He just needs to hit now.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a 75 though. It's way better than a 60.
that is true.
And
he does hit it.
Very nice. Very, very clean race from Shiru so far.
So normally Gengar double teams twice, and then you have to hit a 60% serve, I think.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, let's just say many runners have missed have lost good runs to missing too many serves there.
Yes. Or just died because then he starts at some point to Shadow Punch. Also very nice HP for JP.
Yes.
He does not play around the crit though. He does not get punished. Very nice fetch. But yeah, so what we'll see is that Shiru will most likely full restore and then save for lands as well, I would guess. Because he is a mild. Even though he has 31 defense, I would assume that you want to save just in case. JB's saving. I think he also needs to heal before the fight, unless he's just gonna full restore turn 1. He's probably just gonna full restore turn 1. Shield does have a spare X-Ac, if that's what you guys are talking about, yes.
You're taking a very long walk towards lands now. I have no clue why they made this walk so long, to be honest, but...
He does save, okay. But I believe he can X-Accuracy twice if he wants to. Let's see if JP can get a good fight. He did do the full restore turn 1 strat.
I see.
Let's see.
I think that LeafGreen is... Yeah, well. Yeah, it's a super on the next poke now.
Yeah, and hopefully he doesn't see you Rock Tomb. That would be very unfortunate.
Yes.
I believe Rock Tomb is a range to kill from 19.
And he does see Mark Punch, which is good.
Yeah, so JP is through to Agatha now.
Yep, JP also cruising. Pickleplop still setting up.
Oh, he gets a very good fight and very high torrent, which is very nice. And Shiru is gonna start his Blizzard race.
Yes, so Shiru has hit like, I think, 5 Blizzards in this fight, which they are all 93%, but people definitely miss before. So yeah, you don't want to miss, but sometimes it just happens.
True. But look at, like, he's only 2 pokes behind JP.
Yes.
This is very close now. Oof. Shiru actually misses the Blizzard. So he has to Elixir now, and then he has to full restore out the next turn.
Which is a bit slow, but it's completely fine.
It's kind of interesting he saw Dragon Rage. I always thought it would do Outrage, actually. That particular poke. After Safeguard, anyway. See, even here, Pickle will save. You just have to. I just don't see you not saving for Agatha in any situation, honestly.
Nah. Especially since they're both so close to each other, it's just... Yeah, I mean, you have to.
Yep. JP hits. Very nice. Very clean. So JP is through Agatha. Let's see if Pickle gets equally lucky.
So the question here is, will Shiru get race world record at this point?
It is straight up impossible. Like,
Instead of impossible? Okay.
Yeah, he needs a very good champ to get 204. He is more likely to get a low 205.
I see.
Especially if he saves. Which he
And
does. So yeah, I think it's gonna be like a very low 205.
Okay.
Pickle does eventually hit, which means that he is also through. He did lose a bit of time to JP though.
Mm-hmm. So Shiru's fight is pretty straightforward if he doesn't forget to crouch back. This pitcher does no sand attack and it's just really annoying if you...
That's the first.
Okay. That's the first one. It's really good for him to not get any damage from here though. Because
he's a mild. He's gonna take a bunch of damage every turn. He takes Arlays.
Exactly. He might need a couple of turns to...
Will he get the very, very bad last turn crit, which is the worst in the game? It is the worst in the game. He doesn't. Very nice.
He doesn't get it.
He can save now, though. Like, he can bite Surf with Venusaur full on Gyarados. Which is most likely what he'll do at this point. Yeah.
And he got it very safely.
So Shield should be through as long as he just... I mean, he can full restore around everything, so...
Yes. I agree.
So let's see how JP's fight and Pickle's fight goes. We kind of have to focus a bit more on that, because that's to see who is going through together with Shiru.
We see both of them setting up here.
Oh, JP misses.
JP missing is not good.
No. Oh, he went for that? I think that's a Hyper Beam range. JP. Oh, so that's what? Oh, he doesn't full restore. I think he should have full restored there.
Even JP was surprised by that. Oh my god. That was so close.
I guess he needs to full restore on this one.
I mean, he should... Yeah.
But like, if he just full restores on the Gyarados, it will like recharge. So he should just have done it there, I think. But yeah, he's actually behind now, I think. Like, literally like a second behind.
And he misses again. One.
Oh,
he is so unlucky.
And he gets crit as well. He has to full restore again. Oh wow, this is so bad.
So unlucky. Pickle, meanwhile, just hitting everything he can possibly hit.
On the other end, GG to Shiru. He has won this. Oh, he misses again.
No.
What is happening?
Did he not exact something? Oh no.
This is just straight up incredible.
Well, meanwhile, Pickle is just cruising again.
I actually think he just fucked up now. Because now he's gonna get Thunder Wave again. Yeah, he has to para heal again now. He could also just full restore. Yeah. This is very painful and very, very just straight up unlucky for JP.
Yes.
This is very, very sad. But yeah, right now Pickle is like 45 seconds ish ahead. So he can kind of play it semi-safe, I would say. We'll see if he saves before the champ fight. He does not save. Okay. Interesting.
He's going for it. Well,
oh, he misses again. This means he only has one Blizzard, right? He only has one Blizzard for the champ fight, which can be very, very annoying, actually. Yeah. But yeah, Shiru with a very good time, 2:05.25. Hard to fight against. Can you change? I just do it.
I did it.
You changed the audio?
Yeah. It should be Pickle now.
I still have Shiru's, but I could be done.
Updating. Well, anyways, I'll fix it. You.
Okay. So Pickle is setting up. Okay, now it changed. Very nice.
There's a lot. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Like, so Pickle also gets the same fight as Shiru did, as we saw before. He can bite surf now. The Venusaur, right? Yeah, which he's gonna do. Dude. So yeah, Pickle should be very safe on beating JP, and that's actually very, very surprising to see JP go out here. But because Pickle can just full restore and play around crits, and it's still kind of impossible for JP to catch up at this point. So very, very surprising to see JP going out this early of the tournament. Very, very unlucky on lands here at the final minutes, but he did also do a couple of small mistakes that made him lose a bit of time towards the ending. Shiru should be marked as done.
I think he is marked as done.
He is marked as done.
Yes, I think the commentator controls are a little bit bugged at the moment.
But yeah, Pickle is through now. He does not die, even if to an E-speed crit, I believe. So Pickle will advance with a huge comeback, I'd say.
Yes. This is
very, very surprising, and I guess we need to invite Shiru in, then.
I should get a DM, but
I'm just gonna do it.
this is just So Pickleplop indeed finishing here. He is second place, just unless he gets unlucky with meshing, but that's just a little bit too
yes,
too far of a stretch.
Hello, Shiru, and congrats on your big victory.
Thank you. Hi.
Shiru.
Did we mark him as winner?
We did.
Okay.
We should and we did.
Pretty sure, yeah.
So Pickle also GG on your second place.
Yeah, thank you.
Congrats on your comeback. That was rather
GG
insane.
Oh, I think he just got screwed on Lance, right?
He got very screwed. He missed 4 blizzards.
Oh,
That was ridiculous.
Shit.
It was really ridiculous.
Excuse me.
There.
Yeah. Somebody talked about something like using 2x actions or something. That definitely paid off there. That happened.
Yeah.
I didn't have the luxury of being able to go for that.
JP just had some very unfortunate. Like he died to. He forgot to. So he hit the walker in
I
silver.
saw that, yeah.
I think it was the scientist when you fall, right?
No, it was the walker. You can warp manip when you.
Yeah, the one I YOLO'd,
Yeah, the one.
yeah.
The one you YOLO'd, yes.
And then he didn't get the blizzard. He has accidentally water pulsed the Venusaur on Victory Road Rival.
Oh, and he died that way. I see.
Yeah.
I was so nervous that whole E4, dude.
So
yeah, I mean,
very, very unfortunate for JP. I'm gonna invite him in though.
Thanks.
I only saved for Agatha, and that was still questionable.
You didn't save for what? Or you
I only saved
what?
for Agatha. But
Yeah.
I was still questioning that even. I was like, I probably shouldn't even have done that.
Oh, you should save for Agatha always. But I think it could, with that lead you got at the very end, I think you could have saved for Champ actually.
I wasn't sure how far ahead of him I was. Because I wasn't like, I was worrying about my fights more than watching his. But
Makes sense.
of course.
Yeah.
I almost healed for Arcanine to play because I realized I was quite a bit ahead of him. But then
I missed Blizzard on Champion, and I healed in case I got extreme speed crit, for instance. Which is
I gotta say that Route 1 had me tilted though.
Oh yeah, you had such a bad early game pickle. That was actually
I had a 16-minute Brock without any deaths. It was so.
Yeah.
Really rough.
Hello JP. I'm sorry, man.
GG JP.
GG. Oh my
That was
God.
one
I
bad
missed
land.
4 blizzards on that Lance fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is
was
so rough, man.
unreal.
That is really unreal.
That's very real. Anyway, yeah. So basically, we raced. I don't know. you guys commentate. I'm not good at this.
No. I mean, sure, you had a very clean race. You had 0 deaths, I believe, and
I think that's correct. Yeah.
yeah, you never used any
I
revives. You
think
saved.
I only had a Koga death.
Yeah. Who? You Pickle or who?
Me. I think I only had a Koga death.
Koga
Yeah.
death. Yeah. I didn't die to Koga. I did miss the range, which is not likely to get it anyway. But I didn't get poisoned.
I was forced to go for the range.
Yeah.
Missed it.
Yeah, and JP got a bit unfortunate. He yelled the Walker and Silphco, got hit, and then he missed his down out input on
I thought it
on
was
the
a
Victory
mansion.
Road Rival.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
no, the
No,
Falco.
it was in Silphco right before the spinner.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, but I was still ahead, and like
Yeah.
I was still fine. The Viridian rival, the dropped input going to Blizzard was very, very, very unlucky.
I was behind Shiru like by 4 minutes and JP like 2 minutes for most of the race. So,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it was rough.
D4 tables turn quite fast,
Yeah.
and just
Mhm.
the ending of the game is just brutal.
Yeah. By the way, GG on getting Halus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he? Oh,
Thanks
nice.
to both of us. Alba was with me, so of course I was gonna get Hayless.
That was very close. Like a turn 4 hail, I almost got there.
Yeah, and you also got. Did you crit the Dugong and Flint Lapras or something, Shiro? Like,
Did
Yes.
who? I
Shiro.
crit the Lapras.
I saw the crit on Dugong. I don't know about the.
Did I crit the Dugong?
No,
No,
Shiru
it's
crit
Shiro,
the
Oh,
Dugong.
okay.
I did.
I just meant
yeah.
like Shiro's first 3 fights of the Elite Four was just perfect. It was just insane.
Yeah. I
Mm.
feel like I played pretty well.
Good.
personally.
You did. I mean, everybody played pretty
Yeah,
well.
I
honestly.
think-
this was a good race.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good for everybody. Like,
I'm
You
upset
would-
with my
you would-
end game performance though. That wasn't good enough.
Yeah, it was
My
a
end
bit
game
sad.
performance definitely cost me the game. So
210 would bring you through in almost every race. It's
Any
just
other
a-
race, probably. Yeah.
Mhm.
Round 2.
It's just unlucky with Swiss Wanting specifically.
Yeah. And I messed up with the elixir thing because you didn't do it in round 2, and you just lost memory.
Did you elixir instead of max elixir, or what
I
did
did
you do?
elixir, yeah, instead of max
Yeah.
elixir, which is not good in any percent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it
round
was
two
what
it
you
Oh, jeez.
accidentally did.
My route 1
I
was
mean,
so
round 2 didn't
nuts,
even do
though.
elixir.
No.
I mean, my route 1. Well, my Brock split in general.
Mm.
But I got 3 1% or 4 maybe. I got 4
And
breakouts
4
on 1 bird.
breakouts. You had to buy Pokeballs.
Yeah, I had to
so
buy
bad.
Pokeballs.
Yikes.
5 balls. Oh,
Rock Gym was good. I missed the Onyx range, but I got the speed drop, so.
Yeah,
I had
if
a
you
bad-
hadn't got that speed drop, that was sad.
Yeah, I had a bad Sammy, but I was able to recover in Brock and leave Rock with very good HP.
Yeah,
I
you
was
had
just lucky.
perfect HP actually.
I
believe
yeah.
How's
I
the
was
surge
kind of
fights?
lucky.
My surge fight was not good. I got Sonic Boomed and then turn 1 Shockwaved by the Raichu. And because I didn't have a revive and I was like, I'm low rash, I had to double swap in order to get the kill.
Yeah,
Shiru-
you played without friends the entire race actually.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a question.
Yes.
I am listening.
I undid the splits, but that's okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Fine.
You're all good.
You're good.
Okay.
Like everybody has seen your race. It's not like you
Okay,
cheated or
okay.
anything.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I just recorded the race, so it's all good.
Also, JP actually went for the manip in the beginning.
Ah, okay.
Oh, he did. I
Yeah.
see.
It was an
Uh,
alright modest that I went for, but yeah.
Yeah, it was actually
Was
pretty
like-
good.
I was like 4 frames off because of NPCs, so.
Very nice.
Yeah, classic.
But yeah, that was quite a comeback from Pickle, to say the least.
Yeah,
He
it
did
was
risk a
epic.
lot.
I thought I was out at Koga. I thought there was like no way I'm coming back from a Koga death when they got good Kogas.
Also, I think nobody saw that, but well, I don't know if you guys did, but I I used waterfalls against Surge on turn 2, and I was not even
Yes.
close to Torrent because I dropped the fucking input.
But you missed the water pulse. I saw it.
I got paralyzed, so it didn't even look bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
clean, beat dirty something. I don't know.
I mean, whatever works, right?
Yeah,
Whatever works.
fine,
But yeah,
I'm not lucky.
I think was it also Pickle that had the worst bridge rival fight? I don't remember. Like he missed a kick and
No, my
had
bridge
to deal
rival
with
was
that.
good. No,
Oh, that was
my
one
my
that
boat
like,
rival was
I
bad.
missed the kick, and I had to double swap to live.
it was Shiro.
Yeah, Shiru
Yeah.
had the bad boat rival.
Yeah, yeah.
Or no, I had
but
bad.
no, what
Or
rival?
not
I
boat
had a bad
not boat
rival
rival.
too.
Rival 2. Yeah, bridge
Yeah.
rival.
No, my boat rival was bad.
Had to double
Yeah.
swap in order to live.
Yeah, I was
Unfortunately
like-
enough, though, he low rolled.
I was like,
wasn't
Pickle
even
really needs you to get bad boat rivals and Surge, and neither of you kind of did like very bad. And then Pickle got like very bad can. He got an awful boat rival. It's just like
Yeah, I got like 14th checked can and a third
14th?
third try second can. And
There's that many cans.
And both JP
Now
and
15.
Shiru with 2 cans, I think.
yeah. It might have been the
Second
13th can I checked. It was 13 or 14. I had checked almost all of them.
I had an early can, but I had to reset to get it second try.
But
yeah,
I had a
both
really
against
good
Shiro had
surge
early
fight,
can.
so whatever.
I've never counted the cans. That's kind of cool.
What do you mean? There are 5 rows.
Five
Or
rows.
3 rows with 5, no
Five
matter how you look at it.
columns.
Oh yeah, math. Yeah,
Math.
I don't know that.
What is torrent? Sure.
Have a calculator. That's all I need.
Very nice. And you have Alba. That's all you need.
Yes, Alba is just the log and
Yeah,
the
I'll go do the
calculator
math
is
for Shiru, yes.
the push.
But yeah, GG to everyone. Sadly,
Yeah.
someone had to leave today, and it was JP that we have to say goodbye to in this round.
It was fun.
Yep. Hopefully, I'll be able to commentate some races. I wasn't able to do it this round because of timing, but I'll hopefully be free for later.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been a lot of European friendly ones. Maybe there'll be a bit more American friendly ones.
I don't think
so-
I commentate any races because I forgot to say, "Hey, I'm commentating a race."
Yeah,
You just have
Well,
to
You'll
sign up.
have a couple opportunities.
Yeah.
GG and congrats to Shiru. That's the second
GG.
best race time ever. Well,
Nice.
the second place in terms of the race time leaderboard. So
I think Kukura has
Nice.
first and second place, actually.
I have 2 203s.
yeah, Shiru Cougar has 2 203s in races.
You don't count, Cooker. Your times are stupid. What what in the world is that?
I even died to
203?
Agatha on mine. I even died
That's
to
like
Agatha.
a year ago.
the world record a year ago.
Happens, man.
But yeah, GG.
Yeah, thanks
you
for stopping
guys.
by, and
Yeah, GG. Thank you for the races.
time
yeah,
to get
sorry
world
for
record,
that.
JP.
Well played either way. Thank you guys for I don't know racing. Hi, I don't know. Thank
Sure.
you.
We are going to finish off, I guess.
So,
Yep.
let's have a look.
Take
The
care.
next race is actually the last race of this round, and it is on Thursday and
Yep.
4 p.m. EDT. So,
Okay.
Yep. Roushmore, Huanli, and Blake Turnertron.
exactly.
Yeah. Actually, a very good race. All three runners very capable of getting good times. So that's
Yeah,
also
there are many good runners this tournament.
definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
So, yeah. Watch out for that, and I guess we'll just finish off if Q-Balls wants to press the button.
I will flash the button. Thank you everybody for
Right.
watching. Hope you enjoyed it. and,
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
GG.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So, do we leave now?
They'll kick us. We can just leave.
I think the buttons just don't work, honestly. Like, nothing else works.
Being slow.
Buttons. Why don't you work?
Yeah, buttons don't work sometimes.
Yeah, noticed.